I'm on the dragon's side. Like, the fuck? Like, he's just in there hanging out, peaceful and shit.
And we're
You guys go in and try to fucking steal shit from him. What do you expect? Like, in America, that's called stand your fucking ground.
All right, everyone. Yeah, you walked into the great part of the conversation.
Fuck the Lord of the Rings.
Well, here we are. That's how the night started.
Fuck it, all the way off. Give me a beer, please, and the Kraken.
So is that how you're gonna start it out like that?
Yeah.
Really cold, brother.
It's cold outside. I think he's all right.
Baby, it's cold outside.
Yo, man, fuck you. You did it, asshole. Fuck off.
Now they make one of these that's titanium, and I want it.
A titanium one?
Yeah.
See, I thought those were 3D printed. How the fuck are they making a titanium one?
Magic, I guess.
Welding them. They got that little Oriental lady with that welding gun.
Shit ton of money selling the plastic ones. So now they
CNC
actually have
machine.
machinists.
Yeah. It took everything I had to not buy a laser engraver the other day, by the way.
Oh yeah, you found one on sale?
$180.
Yep, the one you and I were talking about were
Found a
between
badass
3 and 7.
3D printer on sale the other day for like $130.
Yeah.
And it would print, the size it could print would be all the shit we'd want to fucking print
Yeah.
with it. I was just like,
That's how this laser engraver was. It would engrave up to like a foot by a foot,
yeah.
or less than $200, and it wasn't even on sale that much. It was like 15% off. I was like,
Oh wow.
was just barely over $200.
Right.
Yeah.
Like, and I was looking, I was like, I have it to spend.
I have it. I can't spend it on that.
Do I want to?
I'll be eating ramen all week,
My
but
27 affirmed counts. I'm like, probably shouldn't add another one.
Right?
I don't know how they've continued to let me buy shit when I just get away. I'm like, that's only like $200.
Right.
It's $18 a month.
Well, before we do this, hello again. Welcome back to, this.
Yeah.
What's up?
If you guys don't know what you're watching at this fucking point, there's no helping you. Like, wait, you'll see the name. It's on the break time stuff. It's there.
it's also in the opening.
Yeah.
Just blow into it right when you open it.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's how you do it.
Oh, now I hope you do.
I see this
Close
chain
line
reaction
out of my
happening
chair.
now.
It's full on
One,
like, what
two,
happened?
three.
I went to shotgun a beer and I woke up on the floor.
Son of a bitch. It'd be funny if I did it to you and just reaction you did it to her,
Down the line.
and then she did it to him just because she fucking like snortled her shit back out.
Snurby. Yep. Got to snurby it.
That definitely have to be a staged event.
We ought to do that though. That would be fucking
There's
hilarious.
summertime.
That's summertime, right?
While we're outside.
Like at a pool party.
And with
Yeah.
liquid death, the cans of water.
Yeah.
No, those are expensive.
Yeah, those are
So like $7 a can.
God damn.
Depending on where you get them, they are. Especially if you get the big ones. Fuck yeah. It's water. It's a 16-ounce can of water for $3. That's expensive for water.
Makes me feel like I'm drinking something else.
Yeah, but that's bougie water. Jeez. Well, our bar movie over here is not doing too bad.
Fuck did you say?
Our bar movie's not doing too bad.
Bar movie?
Booby.
Bar boobs, where?
Our bar boob.
Oh, the fucking...
So confused. I was like,
I was like, when are we going to set up tits for the bar? I mean, she's over there, but they're covered tonight.
we had something last Tuesday when I was
She just
here.
starts setting them up on the bar.
Alright,
top.
fine.
There's your bra.
Garbage can, please.
I got one right here. She's just going to get tired and start setting her tits on the bar. And she's like, alright.
I saw one of those little TikToks earlier. It was funny as shit. And some chick at a computer and flop. Then it goes to like just some like little 100-pound Asian chick. She's fuck it, whatever.
Damn it.
Yeah, that reminds me of that bad video of that
Like,
big old white chick slamming all the beers with her boob.
Oh, yeah.
But they do that on like television. Or something like Jerry Springer.
Yeah. I know they used to have one that was always on the, like the old Girls Gone Wild commercials.
Yeah.
There was always one of those. You had a cold beer right here.
Your beer.
It is now. Fuck.
I don't remember what's going on. I got me. That's right. I did get an next one, didn't I? Oh well, things have happened.
Yeah.
And we have plenty beer.
You're off work tomorrow. You're fine.
Yeah, still want to try to go home by like Barclays sometime.
I'll probably be home before then. I don't know. Fucking, I was at work today, about to leave, and Gwen's got COVID, so she's not in there. And Dave was like, he was like, Mike, you want Jeremy to try to be here by 9? He was like, if he makes it, he makes it. And Dave was like, think you can be here by 9? I was like, I can. Like, am I gonna be? No telling. He was like, what do you mean? I was like, Dave, what's today? Because Dave knows about the podcast.
Yeah.
He was like, Tuesday? I was like, what do I do Tuesday night? He was like, you do the podcast, don't you? I was like, yeah. And there's a strong possibility that I won't be here at 9 o'clock in the morning.
I'll make all the effort to think about it.
Right? Like, I will do my best to turn on my alarm to take my kid to school, even though he doesn't have to go to school. And that will get me up in time to be here by 9.
Fair.
So. Yep. I doubt it'll happen though. Well, like 9:30 probably. Granted, if I go at 9, I get to leave at 2. It's not worth it. It's not worth it at all. Because I want to stay till closing time tomorrow because I got new furniture getting delivered while I'm at work.
Oh.
So I'll get to go home and be like, look, my recliner that I now I can just sit down in my recliner and not have to do anything about it. Well, granted, we paid to have the people come in and set it up. So that'll be nice.
Yeah.
Yeah. Then you just gotta move it to exactly where you want it.
Mom's there. She's going to... We talked about that today. I was like, I want the love seat
Uh-huh.
right here.
Your mom's
And I
there.
want my recliner right here.
So the recliner's gonna end up in the kitchen, and the love seat's gonna end up against the island wall.
Fuck it. If it wasn't for the fact that it makes my living room look like a trap house, I like it just as it is now with nothing in it. I was like, I like not having anything in the living room. I don't have to walk all the way through the kitchen to go to my fucking bathroom. I can walk straight from my room to the fucking bathroom.
Yeah.
It's nice. I've had to walk all the way around for the last 2 years. This is ridiculous.
Yeah.
Yeah, but his
Hardest
mom
of a
is that
shit
bad.
show. We picked up that couch from Tess. Mine and JP's effort was we put it in the other living room with the other 2 couches still in there. So there's just like 3 couches in a triangle taking up the entire lower area down there. No shits have been given to do anything with it since we brought it in the house.
Couch fort.
Catch for it.
I was gonna fucking rearrange it down there and make a badass RC course for the little trucks. Just fucking
Right.
couch hopping that shit.
Like, what you could use a couch.
The other 2 fucking they're ate up bad. Like I'm afraid to sit on the other 2 because you may end up in the floor or your ass is gonna be in the floor and you're gonna be in the couch somehow. Where'd it go?
Like stuck in a trash can status.
And it was gonna hear it acting
Just
off the
legs up.
concrete floor. Little hand coming out. Somebody save me!
Guys!
A couple of those cushions when they separate, you can see all the way to the ground. I'm like,
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, I'm glad we got new furniture because I was tired of looking for the fucking TV remote.
Because it gets stuck down in
And-
the cushions.
Not in the cushions.
Where?
Motherfucker goes all the way into the couch. Like I picked the couch up like 6 fucking times and it didn't dawn on me because Gabe makes a mess on that couch so much that I would hurt. Like I heard shit fall. I was like, that's one of his fucking toys. And I looked everywhere. His room, my mom's room, Ashton's room that nobody ever fucking goes in and there's not even shit in it. Doesn't even have a floor down. It's not a dig on you. I'm just saying there's no floor there.
No
So it's
floor
like,
there, yeah.
you just look in like, nope, not here.
I don't know how it would be. We could check all the boxes off.
You know, I take the fucking sectional apart, pick it up and look. It's like, first off, I don't know how the fuck any of this shit's under here. Like, I've never seen that before in my life. But whatever. I set it back down, and I lifted it up again just on a whim, and then I hear something fall, and I was like, it's right there. It's like, I've been looking for this for 2 fucking days. I've been right here.
He's had to get up and go to the TV and hit the button on the back.
It doesn't have any buttons.
Oh, you got one of the newer ones.
That new Samsung TV does not have a
No
single
buttons.
fucking button on it at all.
Really?
You lose a remote, you're fucked.
Yep.
That's weird.
100% fucked.
Our new TV, our 55 in the living room, same
Yeah.
way. No buttons whatsoever. Can't even turn the fucker on.
Wow.
You know, that's how my ceiling fan is.
You have a
Oh.
ceiling fan that has no
Remote.
buttons or pulls or
Yeah.
cords.
So's mine.
Yeah.
The one in my master bedroom, that's why I can't use it. It's supposed to have a remote.
I've been holding on to that remote dear life, trust me.
glue Velcro and stick it to the
Well,
wall.
that's the fucked up thing is mine had the little spot where it goes, where it just sticks on the wall right by the door. Long before I ever moved into that room, it just fucked off somewhere. I was like, all right, cool, it works. I know for a fact it works. I have seen it work.
We probably threw it out accidentally and all this Sarah shit.
No, it's been gone since before my mom and Charlie moved out fucking 5 years ago.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah. Half the reason I never went in there, it's like, I don't want to have to set up lamps all over this motherfucker.
It was like fucking. I replaced the ceiling fan in Chris's room when we were in the other house because the pull cord for the light came out of the fucking thing. Like there was no way to use the light.
Yeah.
You could use a ceiling fan.
Well,
the light.
unless you take it apart, install a new one, yeah.
So I put a new one in there. When I got done wiring it, the light worked, the ceiling fan didn't work. It was like, ceiling fan's not hard to fucking install. I've done 1,000 of them. Like,
Right.
I put the brand new one in there, and I'm like, click,
It's 2 wires, that's it.
click,
Yeah, you just reverse the ground.
click. I'm like, okay, so well now you don't have a ceiling fan anymore, but your light works when you want it to. So
Right.
we traded one for the other, I guess.
It's like fucking my room because I can't use that. It looks like a porn studio now because I've got all my little lights like this fucking everywhere because it's just dark as shit if I just have my lamp on.
Yeah.
So I've got one up on my dresser that just kind of faces outwards, and then I've got the ring light behind the deal that just kind of faces this way, and then the lamp. And it's like, what are you doing in here? And you know those questions.
Right.
You don't need to know.
It was just
The
weird to me
tapestry
that
on
when
the
they did that as a
wall.
bedroom, they didn't install any physical ceiling lights in there,
Yeah.
like at all.
Well, converted garage.
Well, still though, I mean,
y'all, the hit is converted garage.
I mean, yeah, because ours, the other house was the same way. There was no light fixtures in it whatsoever, other than the homemade shit that other guy had in there.
All they did was just like we did here. They just put one into the existing what was where the fucking the one probably light was.
Yeah.
Yeah, the one, the lone bulb, like,
Yeah.
well, that's what that is. It's a lone bulb, and I've
Yeah.
got the cords, the power pulling off of it for this and the other lights. So,
That's since
I wish they'd have done something like that. That way I could at least have a switch. And turn shit on. Like, I'd be fucking fine with redneck like that where it's just got light, shit, even drop lights in there. And like,
we had those little fucking like just standalone little clicker things, just screwed to a 2x4, screwed above the door.
right, there
Right.
you go.
And it was plugged into the cord that was on the other bench. So you had to just blind walk in and just click, and then you just had a little shadow light. I'm like, this is never gonna work.
No,
I can't see past the stairs to get down into the garage.
I've thought about getting the, like the bathroom, fucking the rail lights for
Yeah.
bathrooms and just putting it like on the wall above my bed
Yeah.
and having it over there on a switch. That way just have them pointed different directions would just light up the whole goddamn thing.
Check out the fucking stash of shit at either Walmart or fucking Hobo Freight. They've got a lot of the lights that's got the in-cord switches.
Yeah.
The
You
big,
like that, Lauren?
They have the big
Hobo Freight?
LED lights. I bought a bunch of those. That other house, just all the lights were just in shitty places.
Yeah.
And then all
Yeah.
the overhead cabinets. Like if you were washing dishes at night, turn the kitchen light on. You stand at the sink, and you're
Shadow. Yep.
just an abyss. Like I can't see.
It's like my light above my stove. Like it's there so I can cook, but I turn it on. It's like, all right, that looks good.
It's like these in the kitchen I had to install because that one didn't work. The existing one didn't work. It's dead. The wire is dead. It's completely unwired. So I had to install all three into my
Yeah,
kitchen.
that's what I ended up doing. I bought the little like foot and a half LED lights from Walmart.
Yeah.
I can put one above the fucking stove, one above the sink. Fucking they have the inline on-off switches. I'm like, you go to watch, just click, look, how you can see.
Well, the one above the sink I got from the reuse center for $7, and it came with everything. So I was like, sweet.
Yeah, and then I've been buying the chain lights from Harbor Freight for the garage and shit. I've got the biggest ones out in that little center garage over there for when we were cleaning it up. Hadn't been used since. So
Right.
it's just sitting out there taking weather for no reason.
Hell, at this point, as bright as the fucking things are, I thought about just getting the LED rope lights to go all the way around the ceiling, look like a
Right.
fucking OnlyFans girl. Like, fuck it. Right? I got lights of all colors, man. It don't matter. You know, they're $15 for 300 feet of them.
I just figured out what I'm
You just
getting
have
you
to
for Christmas.
You just have to like get some extra glue or hot glue them to the fucking wall because they do not stick
Yeah,
to the
that
fucking walls.
Bullshit,
It's
double-sided tape.
It's gonna
Yeah.
be late, but I know what I'm getting you for Christmas. You are gonna get a fucking disco ball to hang in the middle of your room.
I'm in, I'll do it.
Rotating disco ball.
Need to find a battery powered one. I think just fucking hang it up.
Yep.
I'll do
With a
that.
remote.
I will find one and you will get it for your room. Just
And
because
I
you
will,
said that.
and I will point a light right at it.
Just so it just.
Yep. Shit, I'll mount one of the lights that I got from Drew up there, so just What's that? Mood light.
Yeah. We did this. When I did that shit for Abby's room for her damn lights, gave me a 3M adhesive tape. Cool. Stick it on there and get to like the next section. Just here.
Yep.
I literally went around the entire fucking line of the wall with a bleach rag and cleaned the whole fucking wall off where I was going to stick everything, and still just about every foot, every 2 feet.
I hate texture
Well, we're going to
balls.
be here for a while, and I've got lots of super glue.
Right.
Here's a
Can't wait to
nails.
pull these off. This is going to come out in chunks. Why are all these like about every foot and a half, just a chunk missing out of the wall?
Nope, just leave it. It'll be fine.
Then we got her new ones for her other room at the other house.
It's right there. I broke part of it. Oh no!
Saints it coming.
Mic down! Mic down!
Oh.
She tried hanging her lights up in there and was doing the same thing. I just walked in her room. There's just like lights that go from the plug all the way around the bedroom. There's just a big pile on the floor, and it's all on the floor. She's like, I tried. They fell overnight. And I was like, I'll eventually not do anything with this, but just get them out of the floor, I guess, because they were literally just wadded up in the floor. It's like 300 foot, like 100 foot of goddamn string lights in the floor. I'm like, you really need to pick these up and do something with them. But at least that said, I got her the ones that had the, I guess, the glue cover on them or the silicone over them.
Yeah.
The ones before were just bare. I was like, they're not waterproof or anything, even though they're LED. I was a little worried about those because I wanted to staple them to the fucking.
Ka-chink.
That's what I was gonna do with the Christmas lights when I hung those up. When I looked everywhere for my staple gun, and it's just
I've given up on staple guns, dude.
they're worse
I've
than 10
bought
millimeter
3 or
fucking
4 of
sockets.
They
them.
really are.
I
I've
bought-
got 3. Can't find any of them.
Yeah, I bought several. Like, I remember I just bought one, and you had just bought one. We needed it for something, and I think he had just recently got one. Then we were all like in the chat, just like, "Hey, anybody got staple guns?" Like, we're all just like, "Yeah, I just bought one." Hour later, can't find it.
Yep.
I know where my staples
Nobody
are.
can find it.
Yeah, I know. I got a box of staples that I would assume that the fucking staple gun is with the goddamn staples.
You think?
No, but you know what was with the box of staples for my staple gun? My desk stapler.
Yeah, that doesn't work that way.
Yeah.
It doesn't work very
And-
good for stapling acts.
And the staples for my desk stapler, they were in a whole ass other room. Like, my stapler stays on my desk. Why? What the fuck's going on? I bought these at the same time. Stapler, and then in my laundry room on that big fucking metal shelf,
Yeah.
staples.
I was putting all the fucking extra like blackout curtains in our bedroom, dining room, whatever the fuck. Could not find a staple gun. I'm like, I know I had a brand new one in here. Like, open the drawer, staples,
Yeah,
gun, nowhere to be found. I'm like, all right, fuck it.
yeah. I had one of the
Then I
old
found
fucking
a-
silver ones
found
and
a
one of
desk
those nice
stapler.
Bostitch ones, the fucking bright yellow ones. Like it's bright fucking yellow.
Right.
Yep.
How can I lose it?
The cheap plastic one.
No, I bought one of the nice fucking Bostitch ones. That's
oh,
the
the Boston
fucking
ones?
that's all solid steel, fucking just bright yellow metal.
Yeah.
It's like this thing weighs like 7.5 pounds.
They're heavy.
like it's neon fucking yellow. Like it's safety yellow usually.
Yeah, I got the cheap plastic.
It
one.
ain't hiding anywhere. That's for damn
Well,
sure.
I've got 2 of the Arrow power shots, which are really good, especially if you're doing like roofing and stuff. And if you've got a 1-inch staple, they will sink that staple all the way.
Hell
I mean,
yeah.
all the way. And then the regular Arrow metal that everybody's got. I can't find any of them, but I know where all 3 size staples I've got are.
Right. Then I found a staple gun in the other side of the garage. I'm like, fuck yeah. I was like, I got staples for this. Fucking went to
Nope. Rough staples.
the fuck. But look over at the head and it's for those like little like quarter inches wide fucking little tiny finished
Yeah.
staples. I'm like, cool. I don't have any fucking of those. I'm over there with a fucking desk stapler, like trying to staple fucking curtains to the wall into fucking hardwood. About every third one, I'd get it. Hit it just fucking right. It'd stick in there. I'm like, fuck yeah. The next one.
That's what I was doing
Like a
with the
handful of
Christmas lights
fucking
at first.
staple to throw away.
I was doing the same thing with the Christmas lights at first. I got that first one in there, and then the next one, and the first one, because they're not long enough, it just kind of just wiggle its way out. It's like, motherfucker. I ended up just putting a bunch of finishing nails in there and just zip tying them to the finishing nails. Like, this is what we're doing. I don't give a shit.
I dug through and found all the tacks I could, and I was just like,
I was going
I
to
can't
say,
wait to
people
step on
wonder
these later.
why I have 5 of those little boxes of 1,000 of those thumbtacks. I have 5 of those little boxes. People wonder why I can't find staples. I use tacks.
Yeah, I had a shit ton of them at some point, and I found the case that was empty, and I'm like, Like how are you empty and you're buried under all this shit out in the garage? When I put you in there when we moved, you were full.
Right.
And now it's empty.
Well, it's like at work, I have I have like one of those, like from Office Space, the red swing line stapler.
Yeah.
My stapler. No, that's my stapler.
We got a black one.
And I was like, hell yeah, stapler, because Mike brought me a bunch of shit just that wasn't stapled together. I was like, fuck yeah. He's like, there ain't no staples in that. Hadn't been any staples in that for fucking years. And I was like, well, damn. The other day I was just fucking around with it, and I flipped it over. Whole thing of staples in the bottom of it. Like, it's got a little staple compartment in it. And I was like, there's 6 things of staples in here. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah, if you flip it over, the rubber bottom comes
Yeah.
off, and that's actually...
Oh, no, this one's actually got a little slit in it.
Oh,
Or
does it
like
really?
a little flap. I was like, fuck yeah. Walked in, I was like, hey, Mike, guess what? And I pointed at him, he's like, what? I got him, like, right in the face with staples. I was like, I found staples in the stapler, motherfucker. He's like, what do you mean in the stapler? He's like, right here, on the bottom. Got staples in it. There's still staples in it, as a matter of fact.
Yeah, our swing line, if you pull that rubber boot off the bottom, the stands up a little bit, and you can put sleeves of staples in it.
Definitely one of those. I was today years old when I realized the stapler held staples in the bottom of it for extras.
You need to make that. You need to make that.
Right.
You need to make that. Put that in.
I'm gonna have to do research though to make sure it's like a
Legit.
pretty across the board thing, and not
that
just
particular
swing line.
style.
Yeah.
Don't do too much, because then somebody else will make it, and you'll just be catching up.
Right. Have to go to
Actually, I may do that with my stapler too. See, turn it over, staple.
down the way. I think that's been about the last 4 weeks in a row that fucking alarm has gone off.
Yep.
At Walmart the other day, waiting on fucking Chris, and this little fucking car beside me, like, about every minute, it's beep, beep,
They're looking for it.
beep, beep.
Yeah, they're looking for it.
7 minutes later, you finally see these people walk up to the car. I'm like, really? It take y'all that goddamn long to find your fucking car?
They circled the entire parking lot.
I mean, it was a Sheridan Walmart, so I mean,
It's fair.
there were a lot of things that could have been affected or been a factor of not finding your car, but
Yeah.
also, like, just, it's not hard. You park somewhere, as you're walking away, you go, that's about where I parked. Please
Right.
wander that area.
Well, if you look at the end of Walmart, it tells you what row you're on.
I know, I wasn't even going to go that far. The common sense part, just the general, like, this is the view I have of where I parked my car, so walk this way.
I see that look, and she was going, yeah, sure. So she's today old when she realized that the roads
How
are
often
marked.
do you lose your car in a parking lot?
Not often, but it did happen like a week ago. Where I was like, I can't find this bitch.
I will tell you, I have legitimately lost my truck one time. Granted, it was in Vegas, and
yeah, it's gonna happen.
all the parking garages, in one way or another, are magically connected. So we went into one casino, wandered around, because you can get to pretty much all of them without ever having to go outside.
Right.
Like, except for maybe to cross the street every now and again. I had my daughter, we come back, I swear we looked for 2.5 hours. And I lost Mona.
I remember when he did. That's what I
remember that.
Yeah.
I remember that story.
That was not a little truck at all.
3/4 ton fucking quad cab Chevy.
Yeah. I was like, the fuck's it at? Like,
When it was still hot shot, didn't you have a trailer too?
no, I didn't. I had just dropped the trailer off.
I couldn't remember that. I know you were hot shotting, but I couldn't remember
Yeah.
if you had a trailer with you when you stopped.
No, we were delivering a trailer, and we were coming back through Vegas because we were going to spend a couple of days there because I wasn't going to do a load on the way back until after. I didn't have one scheduled until after, which sucked because it ended up canceling. So all the money that I was going to make back that I spent in Vegas, I ended up just spending.
Oh, no.
So, god damn it, that actually wasn't dipshit's fault that time. The guy legitimately canceled it.
No.
So, because I had access to the app so that I could see and make sure the order status was still the same.
Right.
But it was literally as soon as we got done at the Hershey's museum that they have there, where you can buy all the fucking different chocolates and whatnot.
Yeah.
Spent like $300 in there buying a bunch of different gifts and shit for Ashlyn and a bunch of candy. We're going to sit down. We're going to sit down to eat, and my phone goes off, and I see it's from the deal. I was like, all right, whatever, I'll wait. So we eat, which I thought was fucking hilarious. Of all the places we could have eaten in Vegas, we ate at fucking Steak and Shake, which is a place that we can readily go to any time in the city. There's literally one 2.5 miles from her mom's house. It's like, all of these places, we can go anywhere in this
All
fucking
these
town.
good foods that could be had.
And you want to go to Steak and Shake. Whatever, at least it's cheap. But then we get done eating, and it was cool though, because the Steak and Shake was actually inside the casino. So, you could fucking watch everybody wander around and lose their money. But then I check it, and it was like, yeah, the customer canceled the order. I was like, wonderful. That was a $1,400 order that just got fucking canceled. And it wasn't going to take me, but not counting drive time, an hour total to load and unload.
Damn.
And most of it was actually getting that big ass piece of equipment on the trailer, which don't get me wrong, it drives, but it's something that only goes about a half a mile an hour. So to go up a trailer like this, it takes a hot minute to fucking get up there. It's like, fucking god damn it. Like, I wish I still had that truck just so that I could do more hotshot stuff. That was fun. It was good times, even though it was for dipshit. But
Well, I mean, you got some good trips out of it. You go some cool places. And
yeah, pretty sure I got.
The most sketchiest places on earth, apparently.
also, also.
Yeah, I almost drove off a cliff.
Yeah.
It was fun. My brakes went out going downhill.
Oh, God.
They overheated, so they stopped working. And
Instead of seizing.
and I was in an older F-350. Luckily,
I was
luckily it was
wondering which one you were going.
Yeah.
Which event you were going to go.
luckily it was a manual. I was going down the hill, trying to hit the brakes. I was like, okay, that's not good. I could go to hit the trailer brakes, try to slow down with the trailer. Apparently, it just didn't have none. Like, that's a big fucking trailer not having a goddamn trailer brakes. I'm just like, okay. And I'm like, that is a drop off. Fucking downshift. Get it down to third, and it comes back down. I get it down into second. Finally get it down into first. I'm still rolling probably 30, 35 once I managed to squeeze it back down into fucking first. I was like, that's not good. So, well, fuck this transmission. Here's fucking reverse. Just reverse and nail that bitch. Yeah, luckily those old 7.3 fucking transmissions were pretty tough.
Yeah.
I mean, I was about that far from driving off the side of that fucking cliff. And it was about an 80-foot drop to the other side. Fucking, I got out, got the e-brake set, got the wheel chalked. I'm trying to get my pants from out of my asshole. Just kind of wandered around. I look over the edge. I'm like, damn, that's a long drop. I look back down. I was like, oh, that's a fucking bear. There's a bear just hanging out at the bottom. I was like, that would have been my luck too. I'd have survived the fucking fall and got my ass eaten by a bear.
Yeah.
So hear the door getting ripped open, like, fuck yeah, somebody's actually down here to save. What the fuck?
Yeah. And it's like, hell yeah, there's a person. And all you hear is like, that's not a person. Shit.
It's like that video where they're camping and they will put up the tent, stick their head out, there's a fucking bear, and they're all back there just praying.
I was really glad.
That is not a fun feeling whatsoever in a tent to see something overshadow your 6 foot tall tent. Like, oh, that's way bigger than me.
The shitty part is if I'd have driven over that fucking cliff, or whatever you want to call it, if I'd have driven off that, survived, and the bear didn't fuck with me, I'd have still ended up with fucking felonies because I was in California, and I had fucking 2 of my pistols, 2 ARs, and like 3 shotguns, and a ton of magazines that are technically felonies in the state of California
What if
because
it
they were
was
all
like
30
a
plus.
cartoon instead and you just squished the bear?
That'd have been awesome.
That would have been great.
Land
Off
on
it
the bear.
goes.
Yeah.
What is this mess?
Well,
Fuck, I didn't know there were hawkers down here. Nope, that's awful fuzzy. It is California, so I mean.
yeah.
Fuzzy.
I had 2 encounters with bears. Well, 2 almost encounters with bears. One was that one. The other one wasn't really an almost encounter. I was driving through California, or not California, but Colorado, and at some of the mountains you go up, you can start at 70 degrees, nice sunny 70, 75 degrees. By the time you get to the top, it is cloudy and 14 fucking degrees. There's snow and ice and shit everywhere. I was going on one, and I swear to God, it was like a nice spring day going to this fucking tunnel. This tunnel's like 3.5 miles long. On the other side, it's just fucking, it's a Christmas story fucking snow out here. And there's just a bear hanging out, just chilling on the side of the road. just sitting there, like he was just like watching traffic. Like he was
like a homeless person out there begging
Yeah.
for food.
People watching.
Like, yeah, like I'm surprised it had a sign. It was like,
Fish, please.
right? Won't murder you for food. It's like, what the fuck? Pretty sure I got propositioned by desert donkeys. The first time I was in Vegas. So there's Vegas, and then there's Old Las Vegas.
There's old Vegas, yeah.
So Old Las Vegas still has all of the buildings for like the brothels and shit. That bitch is in the desert. Like that's all it is just desert. Every time I would go by and I would see a sign, and there's still legible signs for, whatever so-and-so brothel. There was like 4 or 5 donkeys just hanging out in front of the signs. Like maybe it was like reincarnated hookers. Like just trying to go to work. Like, they were just trying to check
I
in.
feel like I should be here.
Yeah. And I'm pretty sure one of them tried to sell me meth. 100%.
That brings a whole new meaning to hee-haw.
Yeah. Well, no, the funny thing is I was telling that story on Snapchat when it happened, and I had my daughter with me because I was telling the story as we were going to Vegas. So I get the trailer dropped off, and we're fixing to head back to Vegas. And I'm asking Ashton, I was like, all right, we're going to go to Vegas. What do you want to do? This little motherfucker was like, I just want to go chase desert donkeys. It's like, no. No. The fuck is wrong with you? We're going to go to Vegas, sweetheart. What do you want to do there? There's shit for kids to do in Vegas.
Right.
I just want to go chase desert donkeys. It's like, I'm not driving this goddamn truck through the fucking desert. No. Not going to happen. That's all she wanted to do for the hour it took us to get from the town outside of Vegas back to Vegas. I want to chase desert donkeys, Dad. No. I want you to shut the fuck up at this goddamn point. I regret asking.
Should have asked when I was on the edge of town.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, last time I went to Vegas, I've been to Vegas twice. Last time I went to Vegas, I came back and a buddy of mine said, so, how much you win? I was like, nothing. He said, well, how much you lose? I said, nothing. He said, what? I said, I go to Vegas. I go to the casinos and hang out, see shows and stuff. I said, but I don't gamble. And he says, you go to Vegas and don't gamble? He said, so you didn't play even one single slot? I said, I didn't say that. I played one slot at a quarter, max bet. And that quarter's gone, I'm done. That's my biggest experience as far as gambling.
I don't need to gamble to know I'm going to lose money. It's like,
Exactly.
it's like I got a $5 bill.
I have cosmic bad luck. I don't need to. We've had that conversation.
We have.
Yep.
Like fucking the last time I was even one of the casinos here, it was like a random fucking like Snapchat date or some shit. Well, this chick, everything's cool, but I'm broke as fuck. And I'm like, I'm riding the bike. And it's like fucking December time. That's the only thing I had to drive. So
Yeah.
get there and like meet, hang out, have some beers, playing slush. Like she hit something. She put a 20 in, and like hit for like $600. I was like, that's fucking awesome. And just max bet, max bet, max bet, max bet. She's sitting there spinning the whole time. I'm just like, what are you doing?
Right. That's drinking money.
God, get that shit back out. I was like, you're not gonna cash it in? She's like, well, no. It's like, I want it, so I'm just gonna spit and just keep going. I was like,
No, you need to change machines when you win.
No,
No,
see, whenever
stop spending
when
money.
I do,
When you make 600 off of 20s, yep, all right then.
see,
Right.
whenever
Cash out, get your 20 and go back.
that's what exactly. That's what
Yeah.
I do. If
That's what I do.
if I for some reason do gamble,
Same here.
I will go and like say I put in $100. If I win more than that $100, I'll pull what I won.
Yep.
Well, like say I get down to like $20,
Yeah.
and then I get back up to like 150. Okay, well that 50 is going in my pocket.
Yep.
Now I still have the $100 that I walked in here with, and I forget about this money. And then if I can do that 4 or 5 times, then I'm still ahead.
Right.
And if I lose that 100 that I was okay with losing to start with,
Yep.
I'm not upset about it. And I don't want to go start a shotgun in my car. So,
I'm also one of those that if I do the same thing, if I win anything above what I went in with, that I pull that ticket, goes in my pocket, I cash it out later, no big deal. But if I win big on a machine, one time I did get a $600 win, I fucking changed machines. 'Cause
Yeah,
I know that
and
bitch ain't paying out for another 3
you
days
don't get
after
nothing
that.
off of it. It was like, it's like we're having a conversation, having fun here, but you're like stressing me the fuck out. Like I'm broke at the point of take that. I mean,
Right.
put the most of that back. Just take whatever.
Can I have my
take
20 that I gave you? Man, like, put this back here.
Like, you want to split it? And I was like,
Right.
I'll take my 3, you take your 3. And
That's
you
right.
blow yours, I'm going to pocket mine.
No shit.
But I also look for the machines where somebody's been sitting there for 2 hours and hadn't won like even a dime.
Yeah.
Because that's the one that's going to pay out very quick.
You go max bet that shit.
Yep.
I
Max
played
bet,
on a
0,
fucking
0, 0, max bet, max bet, max
Self
bet.
entertainment. Broke as shit, had a $1 bill, put that shit in a penny machine and just max bet, max bet, max bet. It's like, I can spend 30 minutes over here and not give a fuck.
Right. 5
Have
cents
fun
a
watching
bet.
little things turn, fucking tickle my brain.
5 cents a spin. We're good to go. I'm in for this. I
I think that's
did
the
win
most
good.
per capita I've ever won back because I won my $1 back.
Like,
I was like, fuck it, I'm good.
that's good percentage.
I did get.
That's a good percentage.
I've won good twice total of all the times I've been in the casino. The first time I ever went, I went with $20, and I fucking lost all but like $5 of it. I was like, fuck this, I'm gonna go get a beer. As I was walking out, they had the great big fucking Wheel of Fortune machine, so I put it in. Max bet was $5. I was like, all right, whatever, I'll fucking give it a go. I won $840. I was like, well, I'm leaving. Fuck this shit. I'm out of here. Fuck you guys, I'm going home.
I sat down to a machine one time and on my 4th spin, $3,600. Now, I was with other club guys, backbone and high strung, and we had all kind of made it a night out of it. We're going to the casino, have some fun.
Right.
Well, that $3,600 told me I was done. I'm out. I'm out this. And I cashed it out, paid, went ahead and did the taxes on it, the whole 9 yards there. And I went and found them. I'm like, what? Did you lose already? No.
Yep.
I'm going home. I'm out.
100%. Yep, sure did. The other time I won good, I went in. It was me, my buddy Alex, Ashlyn's mom, Jessica, and then Alex's wife, Jessica. Both named Jessica's weird. But so we went, whenever I opened my first shop, my buddy Danny, he's an older guy, he pretty much funded the whole thing. He was like, here you go. That's what you want to do? His wife was, like, when she passed away, he got millions of dollars. Like, more money than he'd ever be able to spend in his entire life.
Right.
And that was with him being Danny and just giving shit to people. Like, that's how much he got. He ended up giving me like 30 grand and like over like 4 checks, so they didn't have to pay taxes on it. It didn't look funny whenever I cashed it. So we got the building, got all this shit. We were getting everything moved in. And he calls me. He goes, hey man, come to the house. I was like, all right, what's up? I get there. He just handed me $5,000 in cash. He goes, this way you can get started. You've got money to live off of, and you can just focus on that. He's like, just pay your shit, do whatever you need to do. I was like, all right, cool. Went home, paid the bills for a couple months. I owned the house, so I didn't have a mortgage. I paid cash for the house. So it cost me like $800 to pay everything for a few months.
Yeah.
I was like, fuck yeah. So I still had like $4,200. So I was like, you guys want to go do something tonight? Danny gave me some money for us to get by on. I can spend $400 or $500. We can go have a good night, and then, day after tomorrow, after we recover from everything, we'll get started on the shop.
Right.
Everybody's like, fuck yeah. So we go. I gave Alex $400. I kept $400. I gave both of the Jesses $200. Me and Alex both like to play the Cool Cats machines. So we're going, sitting there playing the Cool Cats machines, and I wasn't even paying attention to the bet. I was playing the minimum bet of a penny, just max betting on that. Alex was like, man, why are you playing a penny? I was like, well, fuck, I don't know. So I bumped it up to a quarter, which is the highest, interval you can do. Fucking max bet that bitch once, won $4,900. I was like, well, that's everything that Danny gave me. You guys fucking have fun. I'm gonna go sit at the fucking bar. See you guys later. Fucking both of the Jesses are wandering around. They see me sitting at a bar just doing my normal fucking stone face, don't fucking talk to me look. And my Jess just assumed I was pissed off because I lost. She's like, what'd you do, lose everything? And she was going to give me $100. Like, no, I won everything that Danny gave me. I'm just not going to lose it because I know that if I put any money in, I'll lose all of it.
Right.
Yep.
She was like, what do you mean you won everything that Danny gave you? I was like, he gave me $5,000 after the bills. I had $4,200 left. I won $49. Like, I'm good. Like, I'll spend $200 sitting here at the bar.
Right.
You guys have fun. She's like, well, can I have some more money? I was like, no.
No.
Hell no, you can't have no more goddamn money. I gave you $200 to fucking lose. How you lose it is on you.
I felt like when we first moved up here, I kind of felt bad because I'd never been to any of the casinos. We didn't have that shit back home in Bama or anywhere near where I fucking live, so I've never done it. We get up here, we stopped at one. I was with Mo. He's like, "You've never been to a casino?" I'm like, "No." He fucking hands me $100. He's like, "Go have fun." Hope he's on that sprawl like beginner's luck. You've never done it, so
Right.
you're probably gonna hit big. I'm like, I just handed it back to him. He goes, "What? I won you $100 back already." He goes, But I'm like, let it sink in. He just looked at it and handed it back to me. He said, beginner's luck. I was like, if you don't need this $100, fine.
Right.
I fucking bounced around 20 here, 20 there, fucking this, that, the other, and I came back and was like, I got $1. Here you go. I was like, I exchange you, good sir. You're 100 for $1 bill.
Right.
I told you before anything happened. I just gave you your money back because that was the best it was going to be.
Well, he went out with Backbone and I and I guess 2 or 3 other people to the Apache casino one night, and he won $300 or $400. Everybody else had lost all their money, and Chris was trying to talk him into, let's go to the bar and you can pay. He was like, nope, nope.
I also spent almost as much as I walked out of there with, so I essentially just broke even. Like, I entertained myself for a couple hours and just ended up not losing any money. What's like my friend Kim, one of the last times I was in the city, her grandma had died and she got all her inheritance and shit. And I was like, I've had that. I was talking to her and I was like, I had the urge to want to go to the casino and shit, but I also know my luck, and I'm not going to go do it.
Yeah.
So I go down there and she called me and she's like, hey, come here. She's like, come to the house. I was like, all right. Go to the house. She's like, get in the car. We're going to the casino. I was like, no. No, we're not. She's like, we're going to the casino. I'm going to pay for it. Like, it's not a big deal. I was like, okay. Whatever you say. Sorry in advance for losing your fucking money.
Right.
We go. I'd lost probably $300 already. I go to this one machine, and you've heard the story. I go, and I hit for 438 free spins. That's what I got, 438 free spins. And they were $1 a spin. So they were a decent amount. 438 free spins. Take a guess on how much money I won.
$35.
Close. $42. $42 on 438 free spins. At the max bet for $1. So like the max interval, like the interval was $1.
Yeah.
The max bet for that, so it was like $8 a spin.
Yeah.
Yeah. $42.
I agree with Bud. Fuck that.
Yeah. Yeah, she was like, she come over there, like, she saw the deal go off with the lights because she was a few machines down. She's like, what'd you win? I was like, some free spins. Like, I started off winning like 40. And then I won a bunch of free spins in the free spins. Like, I started off with like 30 or 40, and then it was like, and I got more free spins because I got all the buffaloes and shit. I was like, that'd be cool if that was money.
Right.
But then it gets up to, like almost 450. She's like, you got 450 free spins. You got to win something. I was like, okay. I sat there for an hour and a half like those motherfuckers just sit there. Oh, no, because it's one of the ones that you can't do anything. Like, it spins it by itself, so you can't speed it up. So I'm just sitting there with my thumb in my hands. It's like, what are we doing? Is this shit done yet? And then it'd get down some. I won more than that because it'd get like halfway through and then I'd win like 60 or 70 more. So I was well in the 600 free spin range.
I've been picking up a machine
I was-
going, just fucking stop!
And I was just like, then it finally gets down to like it hit one because I hadn't won anything yet, and then it hit for like $40, and then it goes another 150, and then it hit for a little one which is like $2. Is like, cool. I like this, and then we're getting down to like the 30 and 40 spin range left, and she's like, you got to hit something. You got this many free spins. It doesn't hit. It's gonna hit beforehand. I was like, I get down to the last one. I was like, this is it. Ain't on shit. Fucking it's spinning, does all its deals, and it's looking like it's going to be a good one, and it slows down where it's like, oh. Nope. Just like right past it. I have never wanted to hit something so goddamn much. Now she could tell, like I was in my chair, like I was ready to Tyson the fuck out of that. It's like I'm gonna break my hand, probably slit everything in my fucking arm when I go through the goddamn screen.
And go to jail.
Fucking worth it though. I just wasted almost 2 hours of my fucking life sitting here.
At a machine that he couldn't do anything with.
Yeah, it's like
But you couldn't walk away though, because maybe.
No, what I should have done is just taken another 20 that I had in my fucking wallet that you gave me and just started playing the one next to it, so I could at least do something while I'm watching it, and just done that whole thing where I sit between the two. It's
right.
Like, these are mine. These are mine. You get away. And you pull out a sword from nowhere. You fight off the old lady. Is this seat taken? Yes, bitch, it is. You get the fuck out of here.
I'm gonna see my big ass leg in that chair.
I hate casinos so much.
I don't mind them on occasion every once in a while.
I haven't done it in years.
I just have to know I'm losing the money before I go in.
That's,
Yeah. You gotta have money that you can lose.
Yep.
And that was what my dad always did. Like my dad had the fucking greatest luck in the world when it came to casinos. When I bought the Solara for my mom and dad, I found almost $200,000 worth of winning, like the pay stubs where he did all the taxes and shit from it, where he had won it over the course of like 3 months. It's like, you like quadrupled what you make at the shop for just your salary at the casino. And I was like, he took me to the casino one day, and I was like, I'm not fucking spending any of your goddamn money. I was like, you can give me money, and I'm gonna go sit at the bar, and I'll drive you home when you're fucking ready to go. I don't give a shit at this point. And that he was like, I brought, he's like, I always take money that I'm willing to lose. Like if I go into the casino with $1,000, it's $1,000 I'm willing to lose. Fuck you. Must be fucking nice, you know.
Right.
But fucking he comes and gets me at the bar. He goes, all right, son, ready to go. We've been there enough time for me to drink 3 beers. I was like, I'm ready to go. I was like, all right, cool. So we're gonna stop by the cashier window on the way out. I was like, all right, cool. I figured he won, whatever he put back. $22,000. I was like, really?
Whoa. Take home 17.
It is on D-Crew. I do that shit all the time in the fucking break room. The dude's already fucking, between his overtime, vacation, everything else, already clearing like 80+ thousand a fucking year just off his salary. He starts bullshit. Yeah, man, fucking went casino over long break. Yeah, how'd you do? And it's like, man, I only won like 25 grand. I was like, just like crush my soda. It goes everywhere. I'm like,
Yeah.
you only won $25,000? Like, I'm going to assume you didn't spend very fucking much to get that. And it was like, it'd be like every fucking rotation after fucking long break being there talking about winning like 8, 10, 20 grand. I'm like,
Right.
My grandfather was
you
like that.
have won more money at the casino with
I
less
make
than
in a
my
year.
paycheck and have made more than I'm going to make this year
Right.
off your winnings after they're taxed.
Yeah. That was my buddy Bobby. He was
What the
the same
fuck?
way as my dad. He come in one day, he come in and he was just like, you could tell he was like genuinely upset. I was like, what's the matter, Bobby? He's like, I just left the casino. I was like, well, I lost, huh? Like, no, I won $60,000. I was like, what the fuck you mad about? It was like, how you mad that you lost or that you won 60 grand?
Right.
Like, how much did you lose to get there? He's like, $500. Man, fuck you. Like, you doubled my yearly income for $500.
Like less than my paycheck, you won more than
Yeah,
I
I was
for a
like,
year.
what the actual fuck? What are you upset about? And then he told me what he was upset about. He was like, Shelly found out you took it. I was like,
Yeah.
all right, I can understand that. That's fair. I can see that.
Yeah, fair point.
That's
right
why you
there.
don't tell your wife you're going to the fucking casino, I guess.
Or you just don't tell her what you won.
Yeah. Well, it's
Carried
like,
away as long as I fucking won. Me like it's fucking gold somewhere. Goddamn, I won. Fuck
Right.
yeah. That's still less money out of my pocket for the fucking year.
oh shit.
Right?
Like, I wish I had good luck at the casino. Because I would
I
still
wish I did too.
I'd still do my regular job. Just go win 30 or 40 grand, then just pay everything. And then what I get is just there, and then, go in a few weeks, win another $20,000, $30,000, $40,000,
Yeah.
just be good.
It's go every once
Given
in
a lot of
while.
those guys, they probably spend upwards of $1 grand or $2 because they have it to fucking spend. But still, if
Right.
I spent $2 grand and I won 10,
Yeah, I'm gonna be happy about it.
yeah, that's a pretty good fucking turnaround and just the volume of fucking
Yeah.
money.
It's like, oh,
But having the grand or two just to be like, ha ha, I don't give a shit.
yeah.
Well, Grandpa
would be
was,
nice.
Grandpa was smart, and so was Grandma. Grandma kept her own little slush fund money. That was her casino money. She would lose what Grandpa gave her, and then she'd have her own little slush fund stash.
Right,
She was smart in that way. She wasn't very lucky at the casino. Grandma was not.
right.
Grandpa was, and it didn't matter whether it was cards, dice. The only thing he didn't ever do the roulette wheel. He didn't ever do the wheel. But if he was at the slots, the man could walk out with 60 grand. And then he'd go play the poker table and walk out with 80 grand on top of the 60 grand he just got. And that was in 1 6-hour period.
Yeah.
Well, he got smart. We didn't find out this until after he passed away. And Grandma said, oh yeah, I knew for years he did it that way. That's why I never complained, because he always gave me money out of that, not out of living money.
Right.
He kept a completely separate account that was nothing but casino funds.
Oh,
And he would take like 40% of his winnings, no matter how big or small it was,
Yeah.
and it went into the casino fund.
Right.
So whenever they would want to go to casino, it never ever came out of living money.
Right.
So it didn't really matter. It was nothing but casino funds. And that was all the money
That's
that we
just
were having the
fucking nuts.
lawyer battles over.
Yeah.
It was all of that. And it ended up going freaking in.
I got smart whenever I started going with my dad, and he would always want me to drive. Like, I'd take $20 just so that I had something to throw in the machine, because I knew Dad was going to give me $100 to just fucking, to entertain myself with. So I'd just pocket the $100 and play my 20, and then whenever I was done with the 20, I'd just go wander around and find my dad standing there with a beer, And he get tired of me standing over his shoulder, just hand me another 100. I was like, all right, tip. Then I go break it, get a beer, throw a 20 in there, and pocket the other fucking 70, 80 bucks.
Skimming the till.
Goddamn right. He didn't say I had to put it in the fucking machines. He just handed it to me and told me to fuck off, essentially. Like, that was his go the fuck away and leave me alone money. It's like, here, get the fuck away from me. I'm not ready to go yet. So.
I'm just a good luck charm for everybody else at the casino.
Let's go. We can use the money.
My friends always win with me. Like, it's fucking
I got
ridiculous.
$10 I can spend.
I lose all my shit, but
I could probably get a 20 out of the ATM
Right.
if I'm lucky.
Just don't go to that. Just don't go to that fucked up ATM here in town that all those people lost money on.
Yeah, I was reading that deal. I saw the deal where TFCU or whatever it is, or Fort Sill Federal TFCU. It's Tinker Federal.
Fort Sill Credit.
Yeah. That's my bank. So I was like, God damn it, that's gonna be my one. Like, my shit's gonna be negative again. But then I was like, then it was if people were using their cards in the ATM. I was like, I don't got anything on there to pull money from the ATM, so I'm good. Like,
Right.
It was like that one fucking last year or whatever. It was during the heat wave of fucking the summer. Stopped at one of my bank ATMs. The screen was just black. I was like, all right, well, not going here. Went to another one. Same deal. Third ATM finally, because it had cover. I'm like, cool, I can use this one. Put my shit in, money I wanted, accept. Then as it's doing that transaction, just boop, little window screen and a loading thing. I'm like, can't get my card. Didn't give me any money. I was sat there for like 7 minutes till it went to a legit like Windows 10 home screen. I watched it logged in and everything. I was like, so my money maybe. Like, never got anything out of it. I had to force my card out, just rip it the fuck out of the machine. I'm like, well, at this point, I'm fucked. So I leave. And then, like, the next day, I'm checking through my stuff. And I'm like, ATM withdrawal, $60. I'm like, no, I never got that $60.
right?
They're like, yeah, it says you withdrew it. And I'm like, your machine didn't give it to me because it reset during the transaction.
Right.
2 weeks to get that fucking $60 back. I'm
See,
like,
I wish I could catch the other end of that, where it's in the middle of spitting money out and it doesn't.
gives
It's
it
just
to
like,
you, just like doesn't know it.
no, it just keeps on going. It's like,
I've had that happen one time where the machine gave me an extra 20.
Huh.
And I was like, fuck yeah.
Dude, I count my shit like I'm getting it from the Shady 5 fucking
Oh, yeah.
day. It's like, I'll get $40, just obviously 220s, like 20, 40.
Right.
Make sure that's all there.
Yeah, no shit.
Yeah.
Some of them will get do 5s and 10s, and I've got like $100 out before, and for some reason it'll be a couple of 20s, just a bunch of small bills. I'm like, all right,
Yep.
we gonna count this shit. I ain't leaving till it's fucking right. I'll go inside the bank and be like, receipt, money, here, make it right.
If there's one little device that I wish I could have from any of the movies, and it hasn't been in very many of them, but it's obviously been in more than one, but the one that stands out the most is the little deal from Terminator that fucking John Connor's got and goes and he just puts in the ATM and he's like, oh, hang on. And it just lets it do a
We
little
just
clickety
code
clack
break
thing.
this shit and be like, oh, this guy's got $1,000.
Right?
Thank you.
Now I have $1,000. I couldn't work at a bank. I'd get a felony. Fucking Office Space the shit out of that. Just every day transfer a penny from everybody's accounts into one that has some random fucking name but you have access to. I mean, I wouldn't do that. It's not premeditated at all. Shh, don't say anything about that.
Comments, but statute of limitations is not up on it yet.
Right? 7 years total. It's been 4. I got 3 more years before I can talk about this. Oh, fucking
Yeah, I
hell.
haven't even looked up the time on that one. I still got 2 years on that one.
Yeah, I had one of those fun dreams fucking the other day where I won a bunch of money and took care of a bunch of shit. And I woke up and I was like, I'm gonna punch myself right in the
Just
face.
depressed.
Go back to sleep.
Right? Where's a hammer? I need to fix my face with it.
Well, I need to go back to Night Land where everything was fun and fun.
Yeah. I had one of those. I don't remember if you were here. I think you were here because I was talking to you about it. Yeah, because remember I said I had that and I was going to steal your truck. In fact, we were going to
Yeah, do all this
do all,
stuff.
all the fun shit that we've talked about over the course of the last 5
I
years.
was along
Doing
similar lines. 'Cause I was thinking about it hard before I fell asleep, like, cause I'm just stressed the fuck out with everything. I was like, man, if I could just a small amount of money, and then while I land's like, oh, you got this large chunk of thing, all this is done, and just all of a sudden it's just like, hey guys, guess what? Fuck you, fuck you,
Right.
fuck you. You're coming with me.
Right, here's this
Right.
exuberant
I
amount of
don't
money.
know what we're fucking doing. We're getting into this fucking brand new truck. Like,
Right.
well, that's weird. Don't worry about it. And show me like, this is all ours.
Right.
Here's you an envelope, here's you an envelope, here's you an envelope. Now fuck off.
Right.
We will reconvene here to drink tonight.
Right.
Do what you will.
You guys go spend that how you want. See you in 4 hours.
Yeah. Like, and nobody's really gonna know that I hit the lottery, but there will be signs.
I'll disappear.
I'll disappear.
I wouldn't disappear, but I would 100% buy a tank.
Could have come to
No,
come to do the
thinking
podcast.
thinking
in
mine,
a tank.
we paid cat. We bought the house that we're living in now. The fuck it, do what you want to with it. I bought something else somewhere else with a shit ton of land. I'm like, all this is gonna get developed. Nobody's gonna know shit till it's done. And it's like, hey, we're going on a road trip. And we just show them. It's like, ta-da, this
Right.
is our spot now.
That was like
Yeah.
the dream that I had. Was I had bought a bunch of shit. Like I bought houses for everybody and had bought a great big building and fucking turned it into like our bar and garage and fucking
Yeah.
studio and shit like that. I was just
Yeah.
gonna
Shop
and I
up
bought
upstairs,
everybody like I
fucking
bought
bar.
everybody trucks and stuff and I was just gonna be like, hey, come here, I gotta show you guys something and show up in the edge still, but and then
Right.
there was like
Everybody
a
fuck pack
brand,
in.
like everybody's fucking gets brand new shit.
Thank you, sir.
And then we pull up and you guys are like, what was this? It's like, well, that's ours. That one's yours. That one's yours. That one's yours.
Yeah.
If you guys want to come inside to the garage, I'll show you what else we got.
Well, in my dream, it's I was at Harley and had to call you to come pick up a bike, and you went, oh, you bought a bike? I'm like, yeah, I bought a bike. And you show up, pick up the bike. I'm like, that's yours. That's yours. That's John's. That's Romeo's. Put them on the trailer. Let's go. Take them out of here.
Ta-da!
I never even made it to the toy thing. I just like got it all set up, and it happened, and I woke up and I was like,
Yeah.
just staring at the wall like I can go back to sleep.
Yeah, mine was one of those real fucking vivid dreams. It feels like you live an entire fucking like 7 months in it.
Yeah,
That's what mine
hate
was,
those.
and then I woke up to
fucking
Gabriel
passion.
screaming in the living room. I was like, like I didn't even open my eyes. All I just hear is just ah, essentially from the fucking living room, and I'm just laying there with my head in my pillow, and it's like, it was fake. Fuck!
Why do this to me?
You wake up
I
with
need it
visions.
so
of
bad.
wake up with visions of the property looking like an old Viking village.
See, that'd be my
Huge
luck.
longhouse and all the A-frame houses out around.
Shit's been coming across my feed, and it's like through Zillow or whatever, but there's no really details. They just show up and it's like, hey, there's 20 acres of fucking land, like a vague picture of the house, like $78,000. I'm like, my credit's good enough to do that. Like, click, read on the details. It's like North Dakota,
Yeah,
Utah. I'm like,
right.
why?
Go off of my location.
like-
You have it.
You know, if that was in cash, it'd be like, all right, fuck it, we're gonna go gamble this right now. I'm gonna figure it the fuck out.
Hey, I'd have a job for a year building their houses, okay?
I looked at one, like the house was kind of degraded, but it was still on like 19 acres of just nowhere fucking land, like 3-bedroom, 1-bath house, had like a little 20 by 20 shack out there for a garage, and I was like, that's fucking awesome. Reading all the details, and I see the location. It's, you know, somewhere way the fuck up north, and I'm like, I don't give a fuck. Look, they're like just subtly down like the lower end of the text, like, P.S. also in a heavy flood zone. I'm like,
Yeah.
Yay.
me? Flood zone. First year of the house. Well, that was fun. Now I have all this washed out land to live on.
But I bought a boat.
You're in Montana.
I was
like,
wondering why
you buy
that
a
dinghy
boat?
came tied to the roof.
Oh, fucking hell. I
Why
can
is
see.
there a John boat on the roof? You'll find out.
All of our houses are on stilts.
Give it a minute.
Look like we should be in the bayou when we're not. We're in the snow in Montana.
See,
Yeah, I was
that'd have
like,
been my
fuck
luck
that.
with my dream if I'd have managed to get back to sleep and get back to it. I'd have got back to the same fucking, like, I had bought it all and all this shit, but it'd all be on fire. And because I was woken up by Gabe, it'd just be his little ass standing on top of the fucking burning building, with just doing this. like, even in my dreams, you're tormenting me, son. Fucking, I just want a little
You
bit
start,
of
hey,
break.
Dad, watch this.
Yeah.
And then you wake
Son
up
of a
again.
bitch.
Like, now I'm even more fucking mad. Like, what the fuck do I do with this?
Then wake up to him screaming yet again. It's like,
I gotta go check to see if the house is on fucking fire. Because I can clear how this dream went. Was it on fire when I fell back asleep?
man, it is fucking weird how much outside influences will affect your dreams, though.
Oh yeah.
Because I vividly remember a dream I was having, and then all of a sudden, shit was on fire in the dream. And then I woke up, to one of my outlets smoking. I was like, oh, well then.
I smell fire, and then you're just dreaming about fire. Like, this is super weird. It's all under control,
Yeah.
and you wake up, room's filled with smoke. Like, oh god.
Yeah.
Yeah,
How did you get out?
Yeah, I was seeing this Desiree chick, and she had come and stayed the night, and I don't know what happened. I don't know if one of the dogs had come in there and fucking managed to, like, turn around and managed to knock something over onto the, like, into the, fucking, like, a glass of water or something. But yeah, no, one of the, in my outlet, one of them, just one, was just
Smoking.
and I could just see this little sparkies, like, nope. just very gently, we're not gonna do that.
I don't need this right
I
now.
looked over, she's still passed out, and I was like, okay, well, good, that part wasn't a dream.
Yes.
It's not fucking score.
50-50.
Right. That's what I was going to say. Got half of it.
Right? I mean, you have a great dream where everything's super vivid, and then you smell fire, and you wake up to smelling something that could potentially be on fire. It's like, dang, was the redhead a dream too? And then you look over, and there's a naked redhead. It's like, nope. All right.
Nice.
I will take that win. Fucking.
That's definitely a triple word score.
Right, batting 1,000 on that one. Batting about -17 on the outlet trying to catch on fire. I'll take it. That's a solid W in my book. It's a $9 fucking extension cord. I can get a new one of those.
Right.
Replaceable.
Mm-hmm. Oh man, the dreams are weird.
Yeah, that started me on my hiatus. I just start buying lottery tickets again because every time I have those dreams, I'll do it for about a week and a half. Like, I'll forego cigarettes or fucking vape or whatever. Like, I'm just gonna buy like 3 times a week. Just buy 3 or 4 at a time. And
seen
fucking
it in
all
my
that extra
dreams.
shit. It's like, maybe it's a sign I should be gambling on that
Right.
right now. I was like, what's the worst that's gonna happen? I know I don't win.
Right.
You know, then at some point I'm just like, just 50,000, 100 grand. Just I don't need the $6.7 million. Just $50,000
Yeah, right.
of that. Just
I'll
a
take-
little bitty hit.
I'll take a third of that.
Well, it's
Yeah,
like
but-
Angeline talking about $2,000 to fuck a dude. I'm like, I do that for free.
Right.
Fuck. I could take $2,000 right now.
It's like, I need money. Sign me the fuck up.
Wait a minute. But it can't be for sleeping with him because that's prostitution.
Right.
That's production money.
Got to be for the date.
So me and my buddy Posey always had a joke that if we were ever to fucking get a hooker, it would be our luck that it'd be an undercover, but we'd never say
Right.
sex.
Right.
That'd never be in the barter system there
Right.
that's going on. There's like zero negotiations about sex. It's like, look, well, I'll pay you $150. You come and play Monopoly.
Let's see where it
We'll
goes.
see what happens. You know,
Would you play Twister?
see if we can have a good time while we're playing Monopoly. Because, I mean, and that's the weird fucking loophole to it. As long as you don't proposition them for sex, it's not prostitution.
Right.
Just play Truth or Dare.
You know? Because technically, if you were to look at it like that, any date is prostitution.
Yeah.
Because you're paying money in the hopes of something
Getting
else. So,
How about you a steak dinner, goddammit? At least give me a rub.
right?
I have a whole joke about that.
So we're going to McDonald's next time.
Right. Just everybody remember, the key to a good hand job is to put it in your mouth.
We're getting a $5 Philip bucks.
You get a large fry because you're just a tease.
Right? One large fry. Uno frio.
Suck on that milkshake.
Then you just Dairy Queen milkshake with a straw. Me like, see, you could have done it, but you just didn't. So I see the skill. You
No,
just
it's more impressive if they suck on the spoon from the fucking McFlurry and get something to come out of it.
You know, it's amazing. I sat here and all y'all got quiet, and I saw the light bulb over here first, and then his was second, then yours
Oh,
was
I had
third,
so
and I
much
even
to
saw the
say.
light bulb over here with Coyote. The light bulbs were just in ding, 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 ding.
I loved back in the day watching people try to suck on the fucking spoons from McDonald's and the McFlurries
yeah.
thinking they're straws. It's like, and then nobody knew what it was for. It's like, you ain't never watched them when you're standing at the counter. It's like, they put it in there and then they put it on the machine and it fucking stirs it up. That's what it's for. A little spinny spin. It's twist move. Grab his dick and
it's a
twist
large
it.
square
Grab a
spoon
stick
or
and twist it.
straw. It's a spoon straw.
Sprawl.
A spraw.
Good times.
Silverware.
Right.
No, they got the fucking Robinson got me, or not Robinson, or the fuck does our food shit vendor shit got me on the fucking other day. They had like banana pudding cake. I was like, well, got to have one of those.
Right.
I glance over, all the plastiware's full. I'm like, fuck yeah, get me one. Walk over there, spoons, knives. Cool. I have this giant cake I have to eat with a spoon. I'm like, well, most of it's, banana pudding. Should be fine. It's a pain in the ass. It's like, fucking motherfuckers.
We just get sporks.
That would be a
That
plus.
would be better.
No,
That
we
would
have
be
soup.
better. That would
It's
be
true. I mean, I've definitely had the downfall of the sport on many occasions. Like, I need a fork. There's a sport. I'm 50-50. Maybe this will work, maybe it won't. Like, when you're trying to eat fucking cake, or like cheesecake, that's spoon. Like, I know this will work, but I don't like it.
It's like not knowing how to
Or
use
the fork, so I
chopsticks.
can cut out my bites, not
It's
just.
blasphemous.
It's like when you don't know how to use chopsticks and you just take it and you just start stabbing with it.
See, at least I
Mine.
can do that.
I can't use chopsticks. I've
I can't
tried
even do it
once.
the old way now that Romeo taught me how to do
You
it
probably
right.
taught you to do it
I can't do
correctly.
it the way I was doing it. I was like, I
I'm
don't know
gonna
how
have
the
to
fuck
get
I
him to
did
teach
that.
me how to fucking use chopsticks. I don't know. Like, I know how to hold them, but it doesn't work. And the last time I tried it, I snapped them in half, and I was like,
We'll go to an actual Chinese food restaurant that has the trainer chopsticks for
Trainer
kids.
ones, it's got the
That has a
loop
little
on the
deal with
back.
a fucking with a
yeah,
rubber
hooks them
band on it.
together. Yay! I can use chopsticks.
Or they have them like pliers. You can just grab it by the back end.
That's the
let it
ones
go.
I've seen, like the little springy plastic that connects them together.
Yeah.
thing.
And just use them like
I
pliers.
still can't use them like it's a fucking mongoloid drums. Give me the plate.
Floyd.
Look, give me a fork. I'm an American, goddammit.
I'll eat
Put
this
it on
shit
a
like a
plate.
dog food bowl. Shit.
Break time.
Break time.
Like, I'm hungry and your silverware doesn't put food in my mouth. Somebody help. Like, I'll see them I'll wash them and I'll just be like, why do we have these? I'm like, who the fuck? I'm
I've
like,
got
oh,
metal
JP.
ones and plastic ones. I've got some long steel Japanese style for cooking and doing
Yeah.
plates.
Yeah, they've got they've got like ramen specific, like ramen bowls.
Yeah.
Because how much ramen
I've
we
got
eat
two
at
of
the
those.
house. They've got like the ceramic ramen bowls and shit. My little brother has like this badass anime style Japanese fucking like legit ramen fucking porcelain bowl.
Mhm.
And it's like,
I felt left out of the first part of the episode. I don't know the staple gun. I only got one to lose.
we don't have one either. So I mean, should have been welcome to the club. We've all purchased a great many of them. We know they exist. There was this other one. It was a demo. It was one of like the top 3 rated simulator driving games.
Mm.
You can download a demo for it. 'Cause I got it when I got that steering wheel. It's like, fuck yeah, like all the fucking reviews are badass. Like everybody's super stoked about it. Like the shit that I bought was like
This
in the
is
top
the one that I was looking
car
at.
extra racing. I'm
Yeah.
pretty sure that's the one I got.
It's
Maybe not. I'll double
15 Dara.
I'll double check. I'm pretty sure it's a mobile port.
This one, they said that there is a CarX2 that is for mobile, but not this one.
Okay. Maybe, I don't know. There was one that was a fucking port, and I tried to play it, and I got instantly pissed off at about 5 minutes in.
Yeah.
Because there was it's just one of those things like, here's you a shitty car to start with. You have to do these things to make money to get better stuff. I'm like, no, I don't. There was no like there's no lineation to how you do anything. It was just
For a split second, I
Figure
thought
out how to
shake
make
that
money.
bitch up. I was like,
I mean, this one's got a 95%
I saw it. I was
overwhelmingly positive review. So
It could be a different one, but
And for $15, it's
What t-shirt contest?
like,
even if it's
I saw your
controller
wheels
sported,
turning,
but
I was like-
controller sport, I mean, it's pretty fun. But I got
yeah,
like right after I got that wheel nut set up, I got a bunch of random shit for it because I really wanted to fucking.
yeah.
I bought it for a fucking reason. I wanted
Yeah.
to enjoy the shit
And
out
now
of
it's
it.
at my house.
Yeah, because it was just underwhelming at the lack of support to do anything with it. Unless you spend a vast amount of money to,
Did our light die?
And time
yeah,
getting it fucking set up.
yeah. Yeah, I got that one of this like super badass car driving simulator shit. Get a shitty little
timed
demo,
out.
but the only car you can drive in the demo is like a race version of a Fiat.
Yeah.
Basically, slow as fuck, not any fun. Like everything felt good for the simulation part, but it was just extremely overwhelming. I'm like, yay,
Right.
yeah.
Well, it's like Beam and G's kind of gotten that way with some of the mods that I found. Like I found the Unicorn mod where you get
Really?
to drive the Unicorn.
Nice.
Straight line on the drag strip. It feels like you feel like you're driving an all-wheel drive fucking car that's a fucking rocket ship
Yeah.
going straight. But as soon as you go to
Change.
drift with
That was
it,
aggressive.
like as soon as you go to drift with it, it's like, oh nope, front wheel drive's out of the fucking question. So you have a 2,200 horsepower rear wheel drive car that you cannot fucking control. It's like, but it's all wheel drive. Like I seen all 4 tires spin
Yeah.
and leave a black mark whenever I took off. But
Wow.
as soon as you go to turn with it, it's like, no, front wheel drive's out of the question. It's like, ooh,
How
and it's just
recently ago-
overpowered. So you just, it's
How
like
recent ago was that you did that?
2 weeks ago.
That makes sense. 'Cause after the update, I've been having weird issues, even controller wise, with like some of my all-wheel drive built shit. It's like it starts to do the thing that it should do in all-wheel drive, then all of a sudden it's like now you don't have control like a rear-wheel drive car. I'm like, I am far past the point of control with just the rear tires.
Yeah.
Like I was expecting the front to continue my fucking
Yeah.
momentum this way.
Yeah, I was coming around just one of those big long swooping turns on like the one that's supposed to be like California or whatever, and it's
Yeah.
got that big racetrack in it.
Oh yeah.
I was like, okay, I've done this in one of my cars that's just uncontrollable, and I've slid this fucking turn, and it looked gorgeous with
Right.
this fucking wheel.
Yeah,
This
that
is
one
supposed to
time,
be,
like, fuck yeah.
yeah, like, it's like this is supposed to be a purpose-built mod that is supposed to be a like replica of the Unicorn fucking drift car.
Yep.
Like it should be perfect. Like I have spent hours getting this fucking steering wheel and shit set up for simulation driving.
Yup.
Like, with the feedback and everything. Yeah.
Our necessary feedback for
Yeah.
the simulation.
Yeah.
Because
But-
just vanilla is just, it was
Yeah.
god awful. It took us so long while we were drunk to fucking try to figure that out.
Yeah, dude. Well, the shitty thing for me and him is we have to have the force feedback set so goddamn high
Yeah.
so that it doesn't feel like we're just going to rip the goddamn steering wheel off.
Right.
So we've got to have something for it to actually be able to turn us, like to force our hands to go.
Yeah.
But I got about halfway through that same turn. I was like, all right, cool. And it felt like it was doing good. I got into third where it's like peak power. Is that? And it's like, wait. Like, that's not how front wheel drive cars work. Or that's not how all wheel drive cars work.
Yeah.
Like, especially that one because its primary drive is the front. The ass end is powered to slide it.
Right.
Like, these keep it in where it's supposed to go. It shouldn't be the other way around. But if I'm going this way, and then the ass end's like, nah. All the way around.
That's not how that works.
That's
All
not how
wheel drive
physics
vehicle.
works, man. It's,
The front's supposed to continue the pull,
Yeah.
so the whole car just all nice and pretty.
That's when they suddenly went, all right, guys, we're starting to run out of budget. Let's finish this up. Let's just start reusing some clips.
that's why I was getting so fucking mad. I was like, I can do this in real life. like I have done this
That's
in
what-
real life.
That was part of the frustration of me and him getting it set up at my house because we were playing on like
Fights Forza.
Forza.
Yeah.
We've played the shit out of it with controllers. We were both pretty goddamn good at that game with a controller. Given his driving skill is well above mine, but we both know what to expect from the car.
Right.
The thing you're minusing, though, is the physics of your ass
Yeah.
filling the car.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we're trying to set it up for what our brain thinks the car needs to be doing from the feedback
Right.
of just the wheel itself. And it's like, none of this is working. I don't understand.
See,
Like,
and
I should be able to do this just like, and not even like crazy, gnarly, like video worthy, like this was the baddest ass thing that ever happened. Like, just a little 90-degree turn, just like drift around that, and it's like, and we're off in the field somewhere. Like, no,
Right.
we built a purpose-built low horsepower car to do
Yeah.
this.
So we could practice with a
So we
wheel.
can figure it out.
Yeah, figure it out.
All the shit we built in the real game It's undrivable, period.
And see, and that's what gets me when y'all start talking about playing these driving simulator games. I'm like, why? I mean, y'all are some of the best drivers I know. The game is not going to even have a cut hair close. It's like when someone says, "Hey, we're at Chuck E. Cheese. You want to get on that motorcycle game?" Fuck no.
Well, lack of real life funds and
I get that.
True.
legalities.
Also true.
It's like we don't have the money to build one of those cars, and if we go do willy nilly through traffic, cars, and bounce off things, well, there's a lot of felonies that are going to happen, and the car's not going to take it so well.
Yeah. That is one thing that I would do.
It's going to be a one-time use vehicle.
That is 100% something that I would do if I just won or inherited or whatever, earned an exuberant amount of money. I would buy like 40 acres, clear cut that bitch, and just massive concrete drift pad.
Yeah, we've had this many times.
And
An amount of money.
Yeah.
Drift course, off-road rally course, fucking. There's be courses interweaved with other courses. Be like, so what'd you buy that 40 acres for? Oh, it's just to drive on. That's
Right. And we're not building anything on it. Like
It's a giant skate park, but for
yeah,
cars.
essentially.
Because I thought about, honestly, there was a house, when we lived in Cash, there was a house for sale not far from where I was at. It was on 10, 20 fucking acres of land. I tried to buy that one with the fucking 100% intent to build a goddamn rally course on that bitch.
Yeah.
Because I think I talked to you about it.
Yeah.
Because I told you what land would be on that fucking property. And we got excited as fuck. We were like, we'll fucking put the money together, get a goddamn dozer for the fucking weekend, and just the fucking course all around that bitch.
Yeah.
Take the fucking beast out there and just
Have fun.
Yep.
no bullshit, no like absorbent amount of money to build a vehicle. Just flatline that bitch enough to fucking take the beast on to go fucking kick dirt and fucking drift. Make a goddamn swirly course.
Yeah.
And then
That's what pisses me off about some of those
normal
games,
life
though.
happened. They're like, no.
That's what pisses me off about some of those games, though. Me and you could take the beast out on a narrow ass twisty road and slide that bitch where the tires are hanging off of both sides and never fucking
And bring it back,
never vary and come back on, and then make that bitch to a 360 on that same narrow little fucking deal.
From a standstill.
Yeah. But no, fucking video game, it's like, you've never driven a car before, have you, bitch? It's like, fuck you. Fuck you.
Well, and when they talk about those motorcycle games where you got to get on the little rocket and you go and you lean it and you lean it, it doesn't feel the same at all.
No.
And that 6-year-old's riding better on that game than I am.
Yeah.
Like, wait a minute.
The pivot point's weird. There's no actual weight at the top.
Yeah. There's no push pull. There's no
I have
balancing.
done one of those legit fucking MotoGP simulators
Those are
where
pretty
it's
good.
an actual
I've heard
motorcycle
those.
where you can get
Yeah.
fucking all the way down.
Yeah.
I've heard
That
those are
was
good.
cool as fuck. Like, and it's fucking terrifying to know that you're this far over, especially when you fuck up and you see on the screen you wreck. Because for any of us that have ridden a motorcycle, your body just braces for it.
Sure does.
From the spine, that's what's like,
Yeah, yeah. You
Oh, wait a
go
minute.
like
I'm good.
you're all the way over, and then you see that you over accelerated. Now the bike on screen has now come out of fucking first person. Now you just see the motorcycle. It's like,
Yep.
and then you're trying to get up. And you're like, my ass is eating this fuck. gotta pull the motorcycle seat out of my colon.
Well, the really good NASCAR simulators are that way too. They're really
yeah, I
good
wish
NASCAR simulators.
I never could I never did have the money to do that shit when I was
They're
in
expensive, yeah.
when I was in Mooresville, North Carolina, doing the NASCAR Tech shit. One of the big ass mall that was out there. Dude, they had a game room for that NASCAR driving simulator shit, bigger than all three of our houses probably
Right.
combined, plus our land. Like it was just like this massive, like 100 by fucking 150
There you go.
game room. They had
Damn it, that's twice I've done that. Sorry, brother.
third size-ish NASCARs, but they were all on the fucking hydraulic stilt,
Yeah.
the big like 150-inch fucking screen.
Yeah.
I'd go there and just stand at the thing and be like, that looks
good down
cool
there,
as
Cody?
fuck. I really want to do that. And I'm like, how much is that? And it was like $30 or $50
Yeah.
to fucking 3 laps. I'm like,
Nope.
That's not fair.
Dude,
I can spend that and get in the real cars. I mean,
like
Dude,
I've got
Penn Square Mall in the city, whenever I was growing up, had an arcade in it, and it had one of the legit Ferrari simulators in it.
Oh,
It was $2.
yeah, I played
$2.
with some of
It was
those,
fucking awesome.
right.
but it didn't have any of the sensation simulator like any of the fucking.
This one did. It had it in the seat, not the whole thing, but it was in the seat. So like
Yeah.
whatever you were doing in the seat fucking jerked around.
Yeah, one of the ones they
which was
had,
cool.
had all the haptic feedback in the steering wheel, but the seat was just basic fiberglass
Yeah.
fucking seat.
No, the one that was there, and like I said, it was $2. And it was weird because it was one of the least played things. That's why they ended up getting rid of it because it cost them so goddamn much and it wasn't making any money.
Yeah.
Every time I was there, I'd go like fucking like, this is the only thing I want to play.
Right.
Like
Right.
you get a good 10 minutes worth of fucking racing for $2.
$2.
Yeah.
And you don't even have to necessarily do the race. Like you can just fucking
Do
play
whatever
around
you
on
want.
whatever the fuck you want to do. It's like, yeah, it's cool to win it, but it's also more fun to drift around in the pits and shit and
Right.
avoid all the stuff that's in there.
Yeah, they had some, this is back in 04, 05, say 04. They had some of the earlier, I guess, VR headset kind of stuff. One of the ones, you walk into the little dome or whatever for your feet, fucking strap your ass in, and the massive headset.
Oh, yeah, that had the
massive
fucking-
headgear thing
Yeah,
that's
the
on
treadmill
fucking
thing on the
hydraulics.
bottom.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
Pull that shit over and basically just strap it around your fucking shoulders. It was just some dumb
Stop it.
360 cannon
Stop it.
game,
Yeah.
it was, high ground fucking cannon thing. It was the coolest shit ever. It was cheap as fuck, and if you were half-ass good at it, you get 10, 15 fucking minutes out of
Right.
$5 for playing it.
Yeah.
But goddamn, it made me nauseous and
Since
dizzy
you
as
forgot
shit.
yours, you get the Ouija board.
I have one set in my car. Actually.
Oh, I've got a set of shot glasses in my car too, but they're little bitty and they're for tic-tac-toe.
Hold on.
I'm holding.
Alcoholic Pepto-Bismol, huh?
Hold on to your tits.
I don't want to. I want to hold on to somebody else's tits. It's more fun for other people. It's more fun for me to do it to other people. Willingly.
More
anyways.
fun for me to do.
Right.
It's more fun for them. Get this girl some energy. Get her drinking. She'll
Oh,
have some energy.
shit. Ew, she's been all quiet over. She's said 7 words this whole fucking time.
I know, right? I kind of feel bad. It's almost like she's left out of the episode, but she's doing it to herself.
Right? Speak up, motherfucker! Oh, should I shotgun one or tongue punch Martha's mouth meat?
I don't know. Decisions.
Yeah. Should I shotgun a beer or tongue punch Martha's mouth meat?
Ass or titties, I guess.
True story. True story. Ugh.
I know, my hat's really attractive in my camera over here, but that's alright. So I got to shift shot glasses over so I have room for mud shot glass.
Okay, now the questions I was going to ask you make sense. Because when I was out there peeing, I saw a car with the headlights and stuff on. I'm like, I'm pretty sure that's her car, and she was inside, and I walked outside.
What you got?
I was like, this is awkwardly concerning. Like, hey, all your stuff's on in your
That's a
car.
crystal shot glass that's fucking 4-ounce shot glass.
Right? We're going to measure these motherfuckers. Where'd you get these?
That's an antique.
Motherfuckers.
Alright, so what am I doing? Titties is shotgun, tails is mouth meat.
Yeah.
Sure.
Martha's mouth meat.
Oh,
Her mouth beak.
right.
What kind of fucking thing was that?
I don't know, it slipped out of my hand.
I know it doesn't look like much, but there's a shot in there.
It was titties again, so I guess I'm shotgunning a beer.
Hey.
Okay, fine.
Sounds so disappointing. You're gonna shotgun one either way.
It's a true story. You know, for a drawing on a coin, she's got nice titties.
Yeah, I saw that.
Just saying. No more like doors. It's weird though because her ass looks like somebody smacked the fuck out of it.
Yeah, kind of. I can actually see through this pretty well. It's weird. It tickled my brain hole. It just hurts my luscious eyelashes.
That's where the hair went, under your eyelashes.
Yeah. No, I went to my neck beard.
And it's in most spots.
Yeah, some
It missed out. It missed out on a few.
it's here and there. Gotta cut it again. It's starting to bug me. I got long stringy that are just random.
Like they're going to shotgun a beer, so I was giving her and me and him, and you do your beer.
Yeah!
Yeah.
Thanks.
That's broker.
Hand me one of them beers.
Well, I wanted to get a bottle, but I was like, I already can't afford the beer. So.
Look, Ballfire. I honestly almost, because I'd already planned on spending like $20 until I remembered I had my little change jar in my car. I almost bought one of the party containers of the Fireball. That was all the little deals.
Oh, yeah.
I remember the last time I did this. Those didn't last very long. We were very drunk very quick.
Yeah, they didn't last very long at all.
Bucket.
True.
Yep.
Bucket of Fireball, goddammit, fucking digger.
I've seen them for as low as like $14.97 for the buckets.
I will tell you,
They've got
I
them at
did,
gas stations, which is weird.
yeah, I did randomly get excited
guess 'cause
earlier.
it's
So
such
we
a
stopped
low
at a
point fucking
Cash
booze.
Road. Stopped at Cash Road because JP wanted to stop by there because he got some stuff for us to try when he gets back.
Oh, so that's why he was so quick. And I was like, bring a bottle. He went, okay. That's why he was so quick about it.
There's stuff still in the truck. He didn't want to leave it here because he was afraid we'd partake in it before he got back.
Is
Which is a
it,
very valid concern.
is it Guinness and the other thing?
I think so, yeah.
Okay, nice.
So it's in the truck cooling off, but
Nice.
we were there. I grabbed my 18 pack, found him and Tess while they were looking for whatever bottle of shit they were looking for. And I look over and I just see a bucket thing, and I'm like, oh, that's pretty cool. And I was like, wait a minute. I look back up, it was like $7. I was like, what the fuck is that? And ponded my hyper ass over there. I'm like, fuck yeah, that looks like a lot of stuff for $7. I don't give a shit what it is. If it's liquor, it was just some kind of like mixer, pre-mixed mixer thing with a
Right.
fucking little
Oh,
valve
the
on
little-
the side of the bucket. I was like,
thing.
well, it's fucking. It got my hopes, got my hopes all the fuck up for no reason. I was like,
I don't want
damn
that
it.
at all.
Like I wanted real
There we
liquor
go.
Oh, wait.
for $7 a bucket.
Stand by.
Stand by.
Hold that for me.
Stand by.
Standing by.
Oh. What do you need?
I got to do my mandatory second TikTok of the day. So we'll do one of these.
I've got a submarine that's full of beer.
We all live in a bud submarine. A bud submarine.
Chabs.
Anybody sitting here, you're the only person that can get away with wearing that thing.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
Because nobody in the right mind's going to say anything about it.
Nope.
What's shitty is when
Well,
I
now
got
we
this,
can
I
give
could
it a
actually
shit.
fit it.
The funny thing is we can
You're
give him
smaller now
shit.
than you were, though.
I'm not. I'm bigger than I was.
We can give
There's
him,
less fat than there was.
we can give him shit
Yeah,
for
that's
wearing
what I'm
it,
saying,
but
like-
we're not going to let anybody else give him shit for wearing it.
I will. Oh, 100% be like, go tell him. Tell him he's not wearing that.
Bet you won't.
Also depends on the environment, but like, yeah, I mean, like, oh yeah, look at that bitch ass motherfucker wearing a fucking fanny pack. Go tell him off.
Bet you won't.
Then after something, be like, you feel better now?
Want to see what happens when you tell them something?
I bet you won't. I already entirely enticed that. Just like I got a question for that guy. Like, all right, go ahead, buddy. I'm gonna take 3 steps back and let you ask whatever dumb shit you got in your brain hole.
I forgot. I honestly did forget who the fuck that was. So it was pretty funny.
I thought it was gonna be way more entertaining. I was super butthurt.
All right, Lawrence Cleavage is saying hurry up.
Yeah, cleavage will be fine.
I'm still holding submarine beer. It's got a porthole and everything.
I know, right?
My childish brain says submarine. That's what I'm going with.
Skirt.
I was like,
Oh, that's aggressive.
What the fuck you think?
messing with our feng shui in here.
40 hours later.
Hey. It'll be fine.
I did find that meme in the fucking TikTok thing was the fucking Titanic chick that sat there and thought about something. It was like 40 years later.
Yay! Mandatory second TikTok of the day. So we're gonna go with the old Kraken, and they're doing shooty shots and all that good shit.
Yep.
Tanks.
Very nice.
I was really better.
Oh, good times.
Actually,
Good times.
that was all Fireball we had.
Oh.
Kraken 2.0. Snag one. Might as well plug it. Trying to get them to, sponsor us or not sponsor us, but let us sell shit for them on the shop. So, goodbye. Whoop, whoop.
Quick, fast, and dirty. I like it.
You goddamn right. How do you guys do your shit? Fast as possible. Oh, yeah. I like this little thing. I've used it pretty much every day the last last week. Used it pretty much every day. I did figure out, so the rotation on it, it's only 300 degrees of rotation, and not 360. But if it's about halfway through and you just fucking push it 3 times real fast again, it'll get confused and just keep spinning. so
Wow.
you can make people dizzy as fuck if you really want to.
I just got this really cool visual of having sex. She starts to move that way and then starts to stop. You just pinch her nipple 3 times.
Call that the top.
Yep, call it the top.
Hold on, the ceiling fan just.
Why was your ceiling fan 4 feet away, like 3 feet away from the bed? Don't worry about it.
Mind your business.
Why has it only got a T handle? Don't worry about that either.
It's also not a ceiling fan. Now I gotta find a sound. Swaggy Christmas. Okay. I didn't even click on anything yet, but that's what Swaggy Christmas is apparently.
Oh, there it is.
Now, you need to save that for next week. Day after Christmas.
I was gonna just use it. You want to see me do something cool? Santa Baby by Gwen Stefani.
That's gonna be garbage.
Someone's got strong opinions over here.
Why are these recommended? That's what I want to know.
Because they're popular with the millennials.
Well, this one's called Fucking Dumbass. Let's see what that one is.
There we go. That's it.
That's our theme song, apparently.
Right?
That's the one we're
You need to
doing.
favorite that one, so it's going to be in your little book. We can use that one more often in the future.
Oh, no.
Got it. Podcast shotgun. Shotgun.
Okay.
Okay.
Because if it wasn't your phone, then there's some weird kind of voice shit going on over
That
here.
happened out over there somewhere. And I was
Yeah.
just like,
Exactly. I was going, ooh, shit. I mean, I'm starting to wake up in the morning and I had no notifications that went off in the middle of the night on my phone. So either Ruth's checking my phone or somebody's fucked with my phone.
yeah, we haven't had other than last.
No, even
night?
last night. I woke up this
Or the
morning.
night before last was about to. No, it had to be last night.
No notifications, even from that whole conversation that we're having about curing. No
Yeah.
notifications on my phone whatsoever.
Yeah, there
when I
was
got up
last
this
night.
morning.
I was like, last night, the night before. I don't know. I slept.
Did you actually slept?
Yeah,
Wow.
it was kind of
That's
surprising.
Wild man drinking. That's what it is.
I was gonna get up early,
Wild
then
man
shit
drinking.
had a headache, laid back down. I was like, all right, whatever. So I guess I'm still sleeping. I was gonna get up
That's
early
what
and
I'm
get.
hearing. I think it's one of the dogs
Tag people.
on the door.
Tag.
I gotta go start donating plasma
Tag.
again so I can catch up on my bills.
Well, I mean, you know,
It sucks, but it needs to be a necessity, and I've been putting it off for already over a week. I was like, I could have done that at the beginning of my long break. Got a
Add
couple in.
location. Said
Well,
add location, not a link.
what I was going to
twat.
say was, I mean, it's not wholly or inherently your fault either. So,
No, it is.
no, it's not.
It's always your fault.
If you only knew. That's why I have 12 fucking Affirm accounts. That's just a little here and a little there. Then
A little more here, a little more there.
yeah, I can afford $20 17 times a month. Like, that won't get expensive at all. And then because Dan couldn't afford to get his graphics card on the Affirm, it would let me, even though it said I couldn't, but it let me. So that's a $1,200 graphics card that's $50 a month. That now that he has stopped working, I'm gonna have to afford.
They stopped working.
He's got some lumpy growth thingy near his spine that's causing him extreme back pain and migraines.
That's where JP was making the jokes about, I don't know if my apprentice is dead or just not coming to work anymore.
Oh, I guess I missed that.
That was last week.
You know, he's JP's literally being concerned. Like, have you seen Dan all day since you've been off? Because I haven't seen him for like 3 days, and I kind of want to check on him. It's like, no, he was down here getting like water and tea earlier. Like, okay, so he is alive. I'm like, he was 8 hours ago.
not to say things may have changed, but
Right, like I can't tell you outside of that. I saw him this morning getting water and tea, and then it's just been absurdly quiet up there for the last amount of time because he can't even sit in his computer chair comfortably.
Have you poked his growth yet?
No, I don't. I haven't seen him. I haven't seen him without a T-shirt. And
Dude, you don't,
20
that
years.
size, you don't need to see him without a t-shirt. Just go, oh, is that it?
So is he gonna go to the doctor? Or
He went to a quick clinic thing. They told him it was like some core of some kind that is pseudo common to close up and cause a growth that usually doesn't cause problems. That is also a supposedly easy surgery to remedy.
So it's benign.
Essentially,
I got
the most part
we all got a
is-
sharp knife. We can
I
get it out
mean,
of
they
there.
can help him with it.
And I was like, but also a person like us that has no regular doctor of
Right,
any
yeah.
kind who quit. He's never even had generally insurance of any kind until he got the job up here. So he's supposed to be figuring all that out, and I know him because I know my mindset, and he and I are a lot alike in a lot of things.
He's gonna let it go until it gets too
And I
bad.
was just like, bro, like, you're not going to work. They want you to get this taken care of because you're in pain. I would encourage you to expedite getting this shit done while you have insurance coverage.
Do it like they used to castrate pigs. Just put rubber bands around it
Right.
until it swells up real good and gets numb, and just
Pop it.
fucking slice it open.
That's my only thing I'm worried about going to fucking donate because I always check your hands, like for cuts and stuff. And then I've got this thingy growing on my finger, and I'm like, it's just an extra knuckle. Don't worry about that.
Yeah, I had the firewood
Bible
come up and bite
system's
me
fine.
yesterday.
Plus,
You got a Bible? We'll get rid of that
got a
thing right
Bible.
now.
just bring it in here. It'll set on fire before we leave.
The firewood came up and bit me yesterday.
Oh no!
So Ruth gets home from work, and I went to hand her something, and she saw this because it was still kind of red and puppy and all that because it happened yesterday. She was like, "Who did you punch?"
That's a fair assessment. But I'm saying like because I
Dog.
know they check all your hands and your arms for like
Yeah.
wounds or whatever fucking reason.
Track marks
Now
and
this-
stuff, yeah.
I'm sitting there like, yeah, I've got all this random shit. I only like looks like I got in a fight with
That
like
won't matter
dozens of
because
kittens.
it's work stuff. They're looking to make sure you don't have fucking
Yeah.
needle marks.
Well, I get that, but still, like in the back of my brain, like I don't want to go up there and wait forever to get to see somebody, to talk to somebody, to do the 30 questionnaire thing about me being in Vietnam in 1975. To
Okay,
get in
yeah.
there and be like, what is that?
Well,
If I know,
Right?
and
like I got one there. I got a really big one on my fucking shin that continues to grow exponentially that I haven't ever got looked at.
If it makes you feel any better, I sat up there for like 2.5, 3 hours, and they wouldn't let me donate because my heart rate was 1 beat too high.
Makes sense.
One. Uno.
Well, I got excited when I
Uno
asked 'cause
Vito.
Chris has been doing it. He quit his job at Pizza Hut because his
Reasons.
mentality is like mine. He just doesn't have my patience for the ass fuckery. Well, he's still considered part-time because he still is technically going to school, even though he's 18. He can't get full-time
Right.
pay and benefits or whatever.
Right.
But he's been training people for the last little while that are starting out making more money than him.
And more hours, yeah.
And I was like, that's just how the world works, kiddo. I mean, you're kind of fucked on that. And he's
Right.
like, I told my manager if he wasn't going to pay me anymore, I was going to quit. They didn't pay me anymore last check, so I quit. I was like,
That's a good boy, not a good boy.
Right.
it's like, I can't fault you for your logic, but you have
Disappointed, proud dad moment.
to be
Right.
patient. Like, but see, now you don't have any income.
Right.
So, but he's been donating. I guess because of his size, he gets like $75 each fucking time.
He gets more than like I would, yeah.
Yeah, so he's like, I make almost as much just donating as I do my paychecks. I'm like, that's fair,
But it's not work ethic.
but it's not the appropriate circumstances of, you know what, fuck it, you're 18, you know, I didn't give a shit either. I was like, fuck you, you know what, I'm going to set your house on fire when I leave.
You got to learn somehow or another, so why the fuck not?
Well, a few years ago when I tried to do it, it was still under the whole mad cow thing. And it was red flagged automatically. They didn't even have me go through everything. It was because the mad cow was a red flag. Well, apparently the mad cow stuff has gone away.
It all has
So-
a weird timeline. It's, like, I know I need to do it because I need that, like, even if it's just $200 a month, I need that extra buffer right now because I've fucked myself beyond repair of what I'm going to. I can't get overtime. Well, no, it frustrates the fuck out of me because me and Tyler have been asking for overtime for like the last 2 months. And then we come in Friday night, then Ian has been switched to a different crew because he used to be on my crew and he's a breakdown tech on a different crew. But he was approved for like 3 days overtime on his long break. Me and him just looked at one another and was like, you hit me, I'll hit you at the same fucking time because apparently we don't fucking matter. Like, we've been asking Billy for overtime for the last fucking month. It's like, we can't have any overtime. Then dipshit just comes in like, yeah, I'm going to be here for the next 3 days. I'm like,
Right.
But
why is your overtime okay? And I know way more than you fucking do, and I can't get overtime.
He doesn't make as much as you.
Ooh.
Not by much.
But he still doesn't make as much as you.
Fuck.
But these things
Tyler,
have pretty
they
punches
make
in
the same
order,
amount.
don't
He's still a fucking tech one. He wouldn't let him come in for overtime, but your dipshit is fucking getting overtime. I'm like,
Damn, they smell.
I know, you got like.
then he works a day and like an hour.
Right up from the hospital.
Like, he was there long enough the second day to know he was there, and then all of a sudden,
Damn,
like,
we
I get
giving
called
out
on the radio to
texts.
do something because they can't find him. I'm like, he went home. They're like, wait, what? I'm like, he's not here anymore. I don't know what the fuck day he went home. I don't know. Oh, why? I wasn't holding his dick when he left, so I mean, I don't know why he went home.
Right.
Well, because they're under the assumption too, because I'm the team lead for GPR and all the only breakdown tech, currently 1 or 2 if I'm training somebody, they rope them in with me because we're under the same name title under payroll. They'll hit me up and be like, hey, is so-and-so here? I'm like, I don't know. Well, don't they work for you? I'm like, no. I have my crew of dipshits. I know if they're here or not. He is entirely something else.
Right.
So if he's here or not, that's between him and you guys. That has
Right.
nothing to do with me. And they're like, but do you know why he's not here? I'm like,
Because he's not, motherfucker. Because he's not.
I don't know. I don't fucking have a clue. Like, why? Like,
Yep.
I'm not in charge of every dipshit under y'all's fucking thing.
We're going to shut this one down because Romeo will be here in a little bit, and then we'll just do another one. We'll call it a 2 for night because last week's that's going to be more of like a behind the scenes thing because we really didn't have an actual podcast episode.
Right.
Like, it wasn't even bar talk like this. It was just us bullshitting about
I felt
stuff
bad
for
on
the
fucking
show.
last week that I couldn't
So,
fucking make it.
if you want
It's like,
to kill this